With both Brian and John feeling deflated by their Avios experiences, they're meeting with frequent flyer expert Rob Burgess. He's become so familiar with how to make the most of these kinds of schemes that he claims not to have bought a flight in 5 years, instead travelling the world with his various rewards. And he set up a website sharing his tips.
Hi Rob.
Brian.
Good to meet you, I'm Brian. Cheers.
John, good to meet you.
First, Brian wants to know why the points he'd paid more than £1,600 for didn't end up having anything like that value.
So a couple of years ago, they brought in this new model whereby you can use your points for any flight for a cash discount. The problem is, as you found, if you try and use your points for a cash discount on a flight, you don't get great value for them. The real way to try and maximise the value is to try and get one of the limited number of seats per flight which are made available for a full Avios redemption, where you can pay for the entire flight, apart from the airport charges and taxes, using your points. But if you're prepared to do that, you'll find you will get decent value for your points.
Brian's Avios options are also limited because BA has less flights from his local airport, Edinburgh, than it does from, say, Heathrow. Again, Rob has a solution, although it's still not quite what Brian was hoping for.
Living outside of London, you need to be more flexible. Luckily, British Airways partners with various other airlines, and you can also use your points to redeem with them. So from Edinburgh, you can redeem on the American Airlines flights to New York and onwards in the States. Finnair fly from Edinburgh to Helsinki and then onwards into Asia. In general, the best value still from the Avios scheme is short-haul flights into Europe or premium economy, long-haul business class or long-haul first class.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Robert. I have no intentions of flying long-haul business class. That wasn't the reason I bought the miles in the first place. I think it's not clear when I purchased them what you would need to do to get your money's worth.
And the news isn't much better for John, who'd hoped to use his points on particular flights. Again, Rob says total flexibility is key to making frequent flyer schemes work the way that you hope they will. And on routes like the one John is targeting to Japan, to get what you want, you need to get in quick.
Avios seats are seats that BA cannot easily sell. Tokyo is a very, very busy route. It's a very pricey route, especially in cherry blossom season. And if you really want to go on a particular day, you have to target that 355 days out and get on the phone at midnight and grab the 2 business class seats or the 4 economy seats, which come up immediately. If you don't do that, then you are sitting there checking once a week or so to see if BA's made some more seats available. Sometimes you'll get lucky, sometimes you won't.
Of course, we've heard similar complaints about the frequent flyer programs operated by other big names too. And while it might seem a bit churlish to quibble about something that's a reward, when the people who've been in touch with us haven't had the benefits that they'd hoped for, or their points expire, as is often the case, they do end up wondering if their loyalty has been misplaced and if these schemes really are all that they're cracked up to be.